Hello, today we're going to talk about classifying sentences. You should know that there are 4 types of sentences: declarative, interrogative, exclamatory, and that's right, you guessed it, imperative. So we're going to look at 5 different sentences and we're going to walk through step by step how to identify what type of sentence they are. Let's start with number 1. The orchestra played magnificent Argentine tango music. Okay, so we notice that our subject is the orchestra and the verb is played, and this is what they played. The sentence is ending in a period, so we know it's not going to be exclamatory. Nothing in this sentence is really emotional. It's not a question, so it's not interrogative. There's a subject, and it's in the sentence, so they're not being told to do anything, so it's not imperative. So we know that this is a declarative sentence. Let's go to number 2. Did you hear the violin solos? All right, so we've got you as our subject. We have did and hear as our verb phrase. This is a helping verb. Get on there, H. And this is what they heard. So they're asking a question, which right away tells us this is an interrogative sentence. All right, number 3 is what an amazing arrangement that was. We're going to go and look at the end. So we've got our exclamation point here, which is a pretty good sign that it's going to be exclamatory, but we first want to make sure that it's not a command, because that would send us in the imperative direction. What an amazing arrangement that was. That being our subject, and was is our verb. So that is going to be exclamatory. It's just so emotional. The music really moved this person. And obviously this technology we're using is awesome. So number 4, please find out who the composer is. Let's find out what our subject is first. You're probably thinking, well, it's composer. It's actually not, because our verb is find. All right, the composer is not finding anything. The composer is something. That's also a verb, but the main verb of this sentence is find. And you'll notice that there is not a subject, because in an imperative sentence, the subject is it's called the implied you, or the understood you, because it's talking to you. You're the subject. You're the one who needs to find out who the composer is, which makes this an imperative sentence. And then finally, number 5, the composer's name is Diego Sanchez. All right, there's an article. Composers is a possessive noun telling us which name it is. Name is going to be our subject. And then is our verb, because is always a verb. And the name is Diego Sanchez. You don't know this yet, but that's called a predicate nominative. And the composer's name is Diego Sanchez. There's not a command there because we see the subject. It's not an understood you. It's not a question because it doesn't end in a question mark. And it's not exclamatory. There's no emotion here. We're just letting you know who the guy is. So that makes this one a declarative sentence. All right, I hope this helps you guys in identifying types of sentences. If you need any more help, don't hesitate to ask Mr. Whitley for help.